All right, guys, how you doing? Not sure how this is going to go. Never done this before, but yeah, trying to be live for a change. So don't even know what I'm going to talk about. Other than I don't know if you've seen had the Rift video out today. This car seems to be fixed with the diffs. Um, got my crating to fix here, but other than that, not a lot going on. So what have you been up to? RC Masters in the house. Sharcy, 2 thumbs up as well. Talking about RCs, there's a good one. So, what's your favourite RC just now, then, Master? Let me hear what that is. What you liking just now? Hope the screen's okay and there's no any delay or anything. Not really too sure. I'm using the missus's computer. My PC's in the room and I've not got a webcam. So, yeah, this is probably might be the worst live stream we've ever seen. Got old jackets and everything there. It looks an absolute mess. I'm not even sure if this is working just now. It seems like it's froze. Not sure what's going on. If anybody does hear this, I might possibly come out and come in again. It's really just kind of getting a test for what's going on here. But looks fine. That's good to hear. Right. Well, I'm not even sure what to talk about yet. This is just kind of a random thing. So, all right, Sharcy, what do you want to hear? You're liking the 3S Armas just now. I had the Typhon Master. That was a really good car, but inside it you've got this. I don't think I've got any parts of it left, but basically the centre drive shaft's plastic in that. And what happened to me is it kind of bound up and it got a few stones stuck in it, and it kind of got destroyed. And over a few runs I replaced it, but everything kind of clogged up, and the car just got to a point where I've still actually got to get around to fixing it. I'd show you it just now, but it's in that kind of a lot of pieces. This is really odd seeing myself on the screen here, guys. Needing a shave. You can tell I should have probably done myself up a bit for this live, but still, we're here now. Playing a game, sec BRB. Don't know what that means. What new cars come in? Well, I was watching JTRC. I think he said something about. I think Corrali might have a new car coming out. Hold my beer. I'll take your beer, thank you. Like that's something I need for doing this live because I do feel right out of place. Be right back. Shows you how to touch I'm not one of the cool kids, guys. But yeah, Corrali are supposedly got a new car coming out. I don't know what Traxxas are doing or Arma. I've not really been keeping too much in touch, but I just want Cal's beer, to be honest with you. What kind of beer is it, Cal? Let's figure that out. Are you a pale ale man? Do you lager? What do you like? We've got 4 people in now. This feels so odd to me. I'll try to go do this and try and mix the channel up, get a little bit bigger. Obviously, I've got a lot of videos and a lot of good subscribers and things, but I want to just try and progress it. And I think the only thing that I don't do, Bud Light. I'm a Coors Light guy, but Bud Light's no bad. I'll let you off with that. Cures is better though. Definitely cures. But yeah, basically, I want to just try and get more involved instead of doing my little videos that you see all the time. I want to just try and get more chat in because I've got a lot of other people's lives. Hi Rob, how you doing, mate? I've got a lot of other people's lives, but I've never done my own. More because, like right now, I'm not really even too sure what to say. It's just if I'm fixing something or that, I might do another live. But this is really just a trial to see how it works, and seems to be going okay. Oh, thanks, my man, Master. Yeah, it's good to be going live. I'll probably look a bit odd at it just now, but I'll try and get more comfy. And over time, when I do more lives, this mess that you see behind me right here, I'm going to try and get something tidied up so I've got a proper background. And this sort of laptop I'm using just now, it doesn't look to me on my end that it's got the best sort of camera. So I'll probably get another webcam and I'll get a bit professional. But just now, as basic as can be, just see what everybody's doing, talk about the cars, and if we're going to go on about cars right now, my daughter will be wanting this back, or little Anna, but this Axial Rift here, this is my car at the moment just now, to be honest with you. I'm absolutely loving it. If any of you's watched the video where I had the super chat, whoa, thank you. But what I was saying here was I always had the diff issue with this that you seen me fix. So that seems to be okay. I had a really good run with it today, and all I've really done is put extra shims in the diffs on the Rift. And I'm running at 3S, which I think is more than enough for the car, to be honest with you. It's been really good. A lot of my cars right now have kind of got the same problem. So I've fixed the diff on this. My Creighton 8S, which you can kind of see here, I'll try and pick it up. Thing's still got the batteries in it, so these are done. This thing here, the back diff needs replaced. God, you can see how big this is when it's on the camera, can't you? And it needs a new body, as you can tell. So I've got diff issues there. My laser nut, which you all know I hate, needs a diff, but I'm not really planning to fix that anytime soon. Hi Lauren, how you doing? I'm not planning to fix that anytime soon. My little Mad Van needs a new drive shaft. My Hibeo Hyper GT, I crashed it. So I've probably got about, I don't know how many cars I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably about 25 cars here, roughly. And I would say probably about 10 of them have got issues. So, yeah, having more cars isn't always the best thing. That's one thing I'm going to say just now. But yeah, what else is going on with you anyway? I've probably just ranting away and you're probably just getting fed up hearing me. So has anybody been out with their cars today? Any videos or just a wee play around? What he's been doing? Try to look at this feed here. What's going on? Or how about if you hadn't known so much what cars you've been out with? Is there any rumours of other releases I've not heard of just now? Obviously, supposedly with JT saying that there's possibly a new Corrali coming out. But is there anything else that's coming out you're looking interested in? Lauren ran the Max and the DB Pro in the small backyard of yours. See, the DB Pro, that's a car that I really should have got. When I got the laser nut, I thought I was being clever because basically I thought the laser nut was going to be like the Rift. Basically, I had the big wheels, and you see the areas that I run in, there's a lot of sort of rubble, like big stony, rocky areas, and all the things you think is sort of all these Ultra 4 class cars, and it failed. But I think the diffs and everything, because it's all 10 scale sort of based, the big wheels, it just can't handle it. Whereas everybody who's got the DB Pro, they seem to have no problems whatsoever. So it's definitely, it seems to me, a wheel issue with that car that's really let it down. Oh, yeah. Hi, Ev McCallum. That's my mum, guys. Hi, mum. Lauren Court's HPI Maverick road car. Yeah, that's looking good. That's like a sort of 4S infraction. Yeah, I had my eye on that as well, actually, but I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it. It's one of the ones that I'll see what other people get on with it. I've not really had an HPI for, well, ever, to be honest with you. It's one of the cars that, what's Lauren saying there? Hi. Hi, mum. Yeah, if they sorted out the laser nut, I'd get another one too. If I knew that car was out the box, what it was supposed to be, it would have probably been my favourite car. I mean, I still maintain to this day, as much as I've got an issue, I'll probably never buy another Lossy because of the problems I had. That car, when it ran, was amazing. It was really so much fun. But yeah, it's just the. I don't know if it's just Horizon who I moan at a lot recently, but it seems to me that a lot of the brands just now, like their quality. I don't know if it's where they manufacture the parts or if they're trying to get so many models out now that they just seem to be like so many niggly, stupid issues that when you're paying 500 upwards for an RC car, any brand, you shouldn't be getting any of the mistakes and failures. It's really not acceptable. Fair enough, some people get things fixed on warranty, but when you buy something at that price, it should work. Fair enough, things break, but when you're running it on stock electronics and etc., and you're just literally running about grass and diffs are failing, there's something really wrong there. RC Rec Nation, how you doing, dude? Glad you see, glad to see I'm live streaming. I'm glad somebody's to see that. I keep on seeing all these guys with your beer logos, and you know that's something I never brought out. That would have been a better idea. It's me sitting there with a coffee. You know what I mean? Middle-aged dad when I should really be drinking on a Sunday, but I've got work tomorrow, and yeah, getting old, guys. You agree as well with that, Lauren? Is it Lauren? Is that how you say it? I don't be saying it wrong. Yeah, I think a lot of people agree, but I think we people have got channels. I'll try to put this down a little bit just to get people in there, guys. Everybody, but I think a lot of people will just talk bullshit because they want free stuff. So a lot of people they'll buy something like the laser nut, they'll buy something like, well, let's see my Rift there, for example. Although it's a good car, but just as an example, the diff on that went, and what they'll probably say is, "You're 57." I feel older still. Like my joints. Listen, 2 years on camera, I creak and crack everywhere. But yeah, basically what they do is like they'll not say their problems. They'll talk about, especially bigger channels. They'll talk about all the good things with cars. Then when things go wrong, they're basically silence and never speak about the car again. They're on to the next model. But us guys who are spending the cash, and I'm myself included, if I think something's bad, hey barbecue bro, if I think something's bad, basically I'm going to say, because I don't get paid to make these companies look good, and I don't want to be paid to make these companies look good. I do this hobby, and probably my videos, which some of you enjoy watching, hopefully all of you enjoy watching. I do it because it's the love of the hobby. So if I get something like the laser nut and it's shit, I'm going to tell you that basically, and I'll never change it on my channel. It's just straight up. If I think it's good, I'll say. If it's rubbish, I'll say the same as well. We've got 7 people in here now. That's me got a lot of pressure on me, guys. This is like public speaking. What's that saying there? Oh, I didn't recognise Massmaster without the blue wrench. Massmaster, it always sticks in my head because a lot of the times back in the day when I was early on with my channel, I used to stay up watching things like True Boys lives and all these American lives, or in the middle of the night before I'd watch a UFC. And Massmaster, I don't think this guy sleeps because he's on 24/7, like, well, unstable connection. Let's see. Are we still on? Hello? Is that still on? I don't know. Saying try to reconnect. if you guys, I'll be back in 2 seconds. We'll check in the house to see if this live stream's actually working. Connection with a big red sign, but if I'm still on here, that's good. Oh, UDRC in the house. How you doing, bro? He's a good channel. He's got a lot of good stuff as well. To be fair, guys, I'll enjoy watching his stuff, and all he is. To be honest, much I don't always comment. I watch as many videos as I can. I'm good, Bobby. Thank you. It's still saying that I've got no connection, but it's maybe because I'm out in my sort of garage here, and the Wi-Fi is maybe getting a little bit, kind of playing up a little bit. Let's see. So, any you's getting this new HPI car that's coming out then? Moby, how you doing, man? Moby's his channel's good. He's got one of the little red cat. Is it this? I forgot the name of it. The 64, the sort of hopping car. That thing's absolutely amazing. It's jumping between Wi-Fi and 4G. Yeah, I think it might be. Since I moved the PC. Right, I'll try and move it closer because I think I pushed it further away. So UDRC and Mobay, what time is it where you guys are just now then? Because you are, I think you 5 hours ahead of us, is that right? Or is it behind? Can't remember the American time difference. We get 11 people in now. Feeling popular, feeling the love. Let's see what's going on here. It seems to be my screen on my end as well is actually stuttering, so I'm hopefully it'll get a bit better. But like I said, this is the first 2:33 p.m. in Florida. Yeah, that's what it was. We're 5 hours ahead of you. That's what it is. I was getting confused there. I got you into crawlers. Oh, thanks you, Dave. I appreciate that, my man. Yeah, I love crawlers as much as I do the bash and stuff like that. These things here, especially this one, the body's hanging off just now. It needs a bit of love. It's not got the body post in it. This TRX4, this is the car that really got me back into the hobby. Because before I did my channel years and years ago, I used to do a lot of planes. Then I left that for a long time. Then I got the Carbon Cub S. That was pretty good. But because I've got a real Defender in real life, I seen this watching videos on YouTube and I came across it. And I really, really wanted one. And now basically that I got that, it's kind of escalated as it does seem to be for everybody else. So you get the one RC car, then you go, oh, I've got a crawler. What do I want now? Oh, I'll get a trophy truck. Oh, I've got that. What do I want now? I'll get a fast road car. And before you know it, you're spending all your wages on absolute insanity. I make the Rift look good. I think it's a little Anadol that makes the Rift look good. My youngest daughter, I asked her the first time to borrow it and gave me it, and I was trying about the Rift, and she watched my first video, and she's just turned 4-year-old, and she was absolutely convinced that the doll had stole my car. She was like, she must have the keys. How did she drive that? Dad, where were you? How did she get your car? It was so funny, but yeah, the Rift's really, really good. The thing with this Rift here is basically we're having the kit version, you get the sway bar, and I think this makes a huge difference on the car because when you watch other people's videos on them, they just seem to twist up, and look uncontrollable. But another thing as well with control and making it look good is power is not everything. So although that car can run on 4S, other than my garden just to see what it was like, I've never run it on 4S. It's always been on 3S because you have all the power, but if you can't put it down and you can't control where you're going, it's kind of pointless. Kids are awesome, UD. They're so funny. So she watches the video, she keeps asking to watch it, and she's watching her little doll, and she's convinced it's real life. I think she thinks it's Toy Story, where they take the cars and they just drive about. But yeah, the Sendero as well, UD, that car, I remember that. I remember you saying you were going to get one. Still got that over there. I'll actually bring it over to show you just now, if I don't knock this PC over. There we go, the Sendero. A little BPPRC registration plate. This thing's a great little car. They brought out a new version of the Sendero HD. It's not got the back. It's like a roll cage. That looks good too. But yeah, I can't fault this. Completely stock. The only thing that I've had an issue with it is, if you look here, these little links. Probably actually going to do it just now, but where's it comes out? Maybe not. Maybe I fixed it. I can't remember. I've had it out for a while. But the links kind of pop out here. The threads on them, so I've had to replace them a couple of times. I don't know what it is about the plastic. I think it's maybe a bit soft. But other than that, yeah, the Sendero is a great piece of kit. I'll just put it in just now. RC Toy Story. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should get the little buggy out of Toy Story, get a body for it and put on something like the Cretan 8S or something, and just see her face when I drive it about. Probably put a wee buzzing video on it. Yeah, it's funny. Did she get your keys? She's just totally convinced that it's just like, how's that driving? How's my dog doing that? I wish I could get back to that age myself, and your mind's just plays tricks and games on you. It's a lot of fun. See what else we've got saying here. Using a laptop here as well. I never use laptops, so I'm like really terrible on this. So here's a thing as well. I was not sure about doing a video on it or not, really what you guys think, but my Cretan 8S, obviously the back diffs went on it and the bearings are all wobbly. Is it worth me making a video on that? Would anybody like to see the diff breakdown, see what state it's in? Or will I just do it off camera and just do the videos like I normally do? Because I've been doing my video views recently. I've been not. I used to have really big views, and recently I've been. I don't know if what it is, but I've had like little dips and dives. Subscribers going up and down. Like one night 5 go away, next night 10 come back, then 4 go. It seems to be all over the place. So I'm not really sure if it's. Obviously, I do my movie stuff, which I enjoy doing for me as well as you guys watching. But do you like the videos I try and do with the sort of repairs and things? Is that something that you are enjoying? It's really hard trying to look at the screen and look at what the thing is. Yeah, it does seem. I think Mass it is sort of normal, but the same thing. It's just. I think I've done my videos I've done as well recently with my Kronos XTR. It went up to like YouTube said that like when the first day or two had like 400 odd views. Now I look at it, now it says 240 odd or something. I don't know if my YouTube's playing up. RC Sparks in the house. Whoa. How you doing, my man? Big fan of your channel. The reason you're fluctuating is back to school, as well as ideas you're having. People like different things, but school and back to work. Yeah, probably COVID as well and things. Can't believe RC Sparks and he's literally the biggest channel in the world, guys. Big fan of his YouTube Gold stuff. I don't think any of you guys have seen that. That's really funny. Good fun. Still got to watch your video for today, actually, that I've seen you got a new digger one up, so I'll need to check that out. Is yours doing the same as well, Barbecue? Up and down like a roller coaster. Yeah, it's really, really strange. It's just, I suppose it's YouTube. I mean, you can't predict people's stuff. Oh, thanks, Aaron, bro. Silent viewer. Yeah, to be fair, you've your channel's that big. I was even surprised you watched mine sometimes, to be honest. All channels are that way just now. That's good to hear then, because from my point of view, I wasn't sure if it's something I was doing wrong or people are just fed up with this face. I mean, my kids and missus usually get fed up with this face. Try to see who else is here. So obviously, speaking with RC Sparks, we can predict it after 14 years of what data to see. Interesting accent. I'm glad you think so, Aaron, because a lot of people I've seen in comments can't understand a word I say. Who passed away? Not too sure who that is, but sorry to hear that. Got to watch something when smoking weed and chilling. Why not RC on YouTube? Well, I like to chill. I definitely don't smoke weed, but RC on YouTube is pretty much all I watch. I've got a full Sky package for TV, and all I ever do is pretty much watch RC car videos. When I'm not watching them, I'm out playing with the cars. So I was going to say also with RC Sparks being here, which is kind of speechless, to be honest with you, is he got me into, obviously, with YouTube Gold and stuff. I'll show you just now. Oh, shaky camera. Here we go. Done. He made me buy this. So this is a, I don't know how you say it, if it's Huayna or Hyuna or whatever it is. It's a 1580 V3 excavator. This thing is actually seriously heavy to hold just now, but he got me into that whole thing of diggers and excavators. But this one was, I think, about 400 odd pound or something. And basically, the ones that you see like RC Sparks and other people have got, I mean, some of them, they're impressive pieces of kit, but they're literally like £4,000, things like that. And not that I couldn't buy one, but I don't think I could justify it. I don't think maybe if I had a different area where I live and my big garden and stuff, I would get another one. But this thing here has done me a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy it. And yeah, thanks for that, for getting me the excavators. I've got that, and I've got a little Unimog trailer and stuff for it as well. I'll need to actually get both of them out again. Sorry for the burp. I'll need to get them out and do a video again sometime soon. But as I was saying with all my cars breaking and things, the controller for the excavator, I've got an hour when I tried to fix it. It just seemed to be the power. It wasn't sending a signal out. I've took it apart. I've put it together a couple of times and can't find anything wrong. But yeah, the excavator is pretty much a paperweight right now. So I'll need to do something about that. Let's see what's going on here just now. Who else is here? Yeah, the same watch YouTube, not TV. Yeah, I don't even know why I have a TV package, because the only thing I like to really watch is UFC, and that's the only thing I've got TV for. Even my kids. Whoa, 100. Well, thank you so much, RC Sparks. That'll definitely fix them. I don't know what to say. Thank you, man. What do you say to that? That crazy. Big appreciation, big love for me, and thank you very much. It's like Santa's grotto in here. I do not do bad. I'm quite lucky, to be fair. The smile good enough. Oh, it has a big smile. It's just, I mean, I don't do lives, like I say, when I talk about products and stuff. I'm not trying to get free stuff. I'm not doing a live to get money or anything like that. It's just, I love this hobby so much. But to see somebody taking their time out like that, like Aaron just has, left me kind of speechless, to be honest. So yeah, thank you. I'll just say that another time. Don't want to obviously overgo on, but will Paul start crying in a second? Paul's just absolutely speechless, to be honest with you. Yeah, but that's the thing with this hobby. Like I was saying before, like RC Spark's got many things like the excavator, UDRC saying that I'm enjoying crawl. Any things you can do it at. It's got to be the best hobby in the world because you can go for crawlers, 100-mile-an-hour cars, aeroplanes, drones, whatever you want to do, whatever mood. There's something, or whatever kind of person you are, there's something in it for you. So, yeah, just this hobby is really, I love it so much. I mean, before, the reason I got called Big Poppa Paul was back in the day, all I used to do before I got back into RC is I used to go to the gym and I got myself pretty huge. I mean, I'm only 5'6.5", 5'7", but I weighed like 16 odd stone and I was big and could hardly move. But I enjoyed that a lot, but I still didn't. I was going to the gym and it was fun, but I still felt a little bit sort of unfulfilled. But when I got back into RC, just the love for this hobby, it just came to me. Just everything about it. Apart from diffs breaking all the time right now, but yeah, the hobby itself is just amazing. So I'm going to try and clear some things off here just now. I've got some other comments going on. Feeling the love today, guys. That's got 9 people watching, 8 likes. I was surprised to even get one person watching, to be honest. Yeah, so what's it got? Good to keep up work, follow your passion for the community. Oh, check this, guys. You coming on?
No.
Oh, Miss isn't coming on camera, but look. It's not a beer. It's not a Bud Light or a Coors Light, but I do like my coffee. What's this? Keep up the good work and follow your passion. The passion is what will be your therapy at times you need, and your videos will help others. Absolutely agree. It is a passion because I don't know. Is that another? I don't really believe what's going on here. Thank you, man. But yeah, like I said, I done a video about stress with RC a few weeks ago. I was out with my Clayton 8S and in my old job. So what happened? I worked for a company for a very long time and I had a very good job. Still friends with the guys I worked with, and it was great. But things happened contract, and I had to move on to another job. So that I didn't enjoy that one. So I got a job closer to home, which seemed okay. If you're the only one doing, have one person, the odds are it's you. I bet it is, man, Asta. But basically, the job I came into before the one I'm in now, I was getting really angry. I mean, the way they were treating customers, sort of disrespectful, and the way they were talking to staff and things, and I wasn't putting up with it, but it got me in a really bad mood. So eventually I just left that job, and hopefully the one I'm at now, everything seems great. But basically, the point of what I'm saying about going the long way around it is going out in the weekends with the RC when you're all frustrated and you're harassed, you're just out on your own in the middle of a field, or doesn't matter if it's on a road or up a hill, anywhere. But when you're out with your can I do a little dance? I'll do a sprinkler. But basically, like, yeah, when you're out with your RC, I don't know if this is just made up how many what RC Sparks is doing here, but I've got to dance. What dance do these guys want me to do? I'm trying to tell a story here. But yeah, when you're out with your RC, that everything else in the world doesn't matter. You switch off to all problems, all bills, just things in life that are going on. It's just an escapism, and it's so much fun. You agree, dance? Am I really going to have to dance on screen? What dance do you guys want to see? Moonwalk. Do you know how much space I've got here?
Dance.
What dance?
$200.
I can't dance. I'm the guy. What dance do you want, Mum? Ev McCallum, that's my mum, guys. I really have no dance moves. If I had that, I'd have had a dance YouTube channel. I ain't got music. Robot dance. I can't do that. And it's even worse when I'm actually watching myself. Oh, I feel like a cheap hooker here, guys, getting cash to dance and things. Next I'll be taking tops off. Oh, that's perfect. I'm glad you enjoyed that, my man. Thank you. You can, my missus, she's got a very embarrassing dance that I done for her on video. And yeah, she better not upload that. Hey, let's go back to RC because I'm feeling bullied and picked on here, guys. Oh, nice job, Big Poppa Paul. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I'm kind of going off topic. You enjoy your evening too, and I appreciate you coming by so much. RC Sparks here, guys, blowing my mind. Big fan of his channel. I mean, we all know he's the biggest channel there is, basically. And not only has he watched, he's done super chats and things. So yeah, really appreciate that a lot, Aaron, and thank you very much, brother. Bottom of my heart, I'm still kind of flustered and don't know what to say because did not expect anything like that to happen. Metal RC, how you doing? Yeah, get outside and enjoy the hobby of RC for sure. Aaron is king. Nobody's going to come close to him, let's be honest, guys. And it's just so amazing. My first ever live, and he's came and watched. So thank you very much. As to everybody else, not just obviously Aaron, but everybody else who's coming in, Metal RC, RC Master, Barbecue, my mum, my missus, everybody, much love too. Keep your spirits up. Best times we weren't expecting it. You did something proper. Thank you very much, man. If I came close, I'd do the hug. Oh, that's funny. All right, Adidas RC, how you doing, my man? He's from Edinburgh too. Not too far from me, actually. I'm just outside Edinburgh, so yeah, that's someone else here. Still speechless with these super chat things. Let's see what else is going on. Try to keep up with these chats. Right, so what did I do with the laser nut, guys? There's a question for you. What did I do with it? Did I fix it, or did the stream died? Mike's Blue Sky Productions, Utah. I'm glad to see. I'm glad you're enjoying the live. It's so good seeing these guys that I watch your channels, and I know you comment a lot, turning up and actually watching me doing a live. I'm really appreciating that so much. Must have been my end. Watching me doing a live. I'm really appreciating that so much. Must have been my end. Yeah, possibly is my end too, because I'm only doing this Wi-Fi from my sort of garage. It's not got any power connections or anything on just now. So next time I do a live, I'm going to try and make a bigger effort at it. Today was more just an experiment, literally setting it up, seeing how it works, and yeah, just making it up as I go along. It'll probably be better when I ended up basically getting my laser turd away. It is a laser turd, or nutsack as I call it. Terrible. New Typhon, great car, or just another arm of money grab? To be fair, is it the TLR Typhon you're on about? Is that the one you're talking about? You just got a Rift to start building up. you'll enjoy the riff. That is an amazing car. One thing I will say, if I don't know if you've been watching my other videos, Mike, but after about 5 or 6 runs, I had a bit of sort of diff issues in the rear. So when you build it, you get little shims going inside the diff. Put 2 or 3 or as many as you can get in, make that diff tight, because when I opened mine up, there was not actually any damage. It just seems like the little shims had worn off a little bit. So definitely great first live, thank you. Definitely get them shimmed up and get loads of oil in there. Just do everything you can to make the diff so there's no play or movement. Yeah, the TLR one, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I mean, I think the TLR is a better idea than like the EXB models, because the EXB models have really been annoying me recently, because like I said about I was like doing a workout here, like this big monster here. So you can see this car, gigantic. That's £1,000 pretty much RC car from Armour. So that's meant to be their flagship model, that or the Outcast, it doesn't matter which one. So they bring out another model and they tell you it's got beefed up parts. And the same with the Kraton 6S, 6S EXB, it's got beefed up parts. Well, to me, if you're buying a car as expensive as these things, it should all be fucking beefed up. Straight away for the start, it should be beefed up. I mean, if they're making it lesser so they've got a better model and charging that money, that really frustrates me. And now they're doing the RTR EXB models, so you've got the same rubbish electronics, which was their thing about, well, we'll give you the car, you choose your electronics, put it in, then you've got the car you want. But now they've got RTR ones with just a couple of, 75 shock towers and a couple of extra bits. I've never been a shock tower on any Armour, ever at all. So I think it's overrated. But the TLR, if it's more a track thing, maybe it's good. I know personally, for me, it's not something I'll be buying. I've got my Crowley Radix 6, which I prefer, and we haven't had Typhons before in the Radix. I find the Radix just a better handling, more fun car, to be honest with you. The more we spend, the less it should be. Yeah, 100%. But you shouldn't have to spend over the odds for a car just to get a few extra bits that they should have on it already. Because if they're not giving you the electronics, I mean, what is it for a Kraton 8S? What is it, £700 or £650 for the roller? The car itself you can get for about £9 or something like that. So about £200 difference. Like, you're trying to tell me that it's worth the money? Because I just don't think it is. I think they could put the exact same parts in the cars, just call it a V3. That's fine. These little extra letters, it's like having they try to make it cars like AMG, M Sport, whatever, BMW. It doesn't work with RC cars. Just make a good car, sell it, people will buy it and like it. But that's the way of the world, I suppose. They're all trying to make money. But I've got companies like I've got the Hebeo Hyper GT. There's a car you pretty much can't get any aftermarket parts for. And mine's a little bit broke just now because I crashed it, but no parts have failed. I mean, came out the box as a 4S orientated car. I've had it 6S and over 100 mile an hour. Diffs, everything's fine. So, yeah, quality is a lot to be said. So, I think Armour, not Armour themselves, but I think Horizon, they've bought so many companies, they're trying to bring out so many models to get their money that they're not investing the time into development and just making a good product for us all. Let's see what else is going on here. Great first live, thank you. It does feel odd in a live because I know I'm talking to you guys, but I'm literally talking to myself. I'm just looking at a computer screen, seeing myself, so it's a little bit alien. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hopefully everybody is. Leave a thumbs up if you do. And do you want to see another live? Is that something we should do? I'm glad you agree with that, Mike. Definitely. Yeah, all the same cars re-released. That's pretty much it. Just a few different bodies. Was it the 4S Armour balls? No, in my Kronos XTR, it was actually Mojave pivot balls I put in mine. and ever since it's been absolutely fine. Just pretend we're on Messenger and my camera is off. That's what I had to pretend when I was having to do that wee dance. But yeah, a lot of cars are doing that. Like even crawlers, like you've got the TRX4 here. You get a TRX Bronco. You get a what's the other one? The Blazer and things like that. It's all different shells, but I mean, there's no need for them to be any more expensive. Thumbs up. Speaking of thumbs, these working hands need a clean. This hut as well, this sort of garage area. If you see it off camera, this is a right mess just now. So I'm gonna have to get. I really want to get this cleaned up because looking here on the screen, I think I could make this look nicer for another one. And how's the webcam quality looking? Not the stuttering, but is the picture good enough, or do you think I should buy another webcam? Is it fuzzy? Because from my end, it's looking a little bit fuzzy. The Corrali Skeeter. Is that the one at JTRC had where it looked like a Max? If money was no object, what would I buy next? That's a hard question. If money was no object. As much as I've moaned I don't know, there's probably two cars I'd probably buy next. As I've got, obviously I'm trying to see what it is. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm moaning about cars being the same, but I'm kind of going to contradict myself a little bit. As I've got this Kronos XTR, which is all guys all know I love. It's probably pretty much the same car, but I'd probably like to get a Jambo or a Morocco, because I think one's longer. Is it Morocco? I'm not even sure you say it. But one's got a longer wheelbase and one's got a shorter. Because I like that platform, I'd probably buy another one of them, which I may do, but at the same time, I'm not too sure. Another one, as much as I've just sat and moaned about Arma, if money's no object, I would probably get an Outcast AS, because my Creighton AS, I really, really love it. I wouldn't get an EXP model, just the normal RTR one, because that Creighton is one fun car. Fair enough, I've had it since release, so that's a year and a half, 2 years, I'm not sure. First issue there with the diff. But that's why I kind of get annoyed about the EXPs, because it's not had any issues with it. But I'd probably get that as well, because I like them. And the X-Max is one of the cars that I know is the best. Everybody tells me it's the best, but I kind of go against what everybody says. It just doesn't really appeal to me, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing bad about it, nothing I don't like. But Traxxas, X-Max, everybody's pretty much got an X-Max, and yeah, it's just like to be a little bit different. What's that we're saying there? Definitely do more. Yeah, get a better camera after more streams. Yeah, a 3S monster truck. Yeah, that would be interesting. You like the red body, but the wood panel decals are ugly. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I personally like them because I like the old sort of like Bigfoot and the Henderson sort of truck style, sort of wooden American panelled car. I like it a little bit, but I know why people wouldn't like that. Your latest go has been a Capra. Do you all have places to rock crawl? Yeah, for me personally, we've got a lot of good places over here for rock crawling. The Capra was something that I looked at when I got the Rift, but I just wanted a not speed, but because I've got 3 or 4 crawlers that are like, I know the Capra's a more extreme crawler and can do a lot better stuff, but the Rift to me was just something a lot different. So it probably can crawl, but not great. But like when I had it out today, yeah, National Lampoon's Vacation. I just watched that a couple of nights ago. Chevy chases glass. But yeah, it's like you can take the same crawler lines with this, but you can jump half it, or you get crazy flips, or just run over things at like the TRX4 here, just like barely gets over and crumbles. You can skip a lot of that. Yeah, two films pop into my head too. It's probably just a good time for movies, that, to be fair. But yeah, I did watch Vacation a couple of nights ago in bed. I had a wee giggle to myself. They don't make films the same anymore. They're just so funny. What else was there? There was National Lampoon's Vacation Does Rock. What's one I liked? The Lethal Weapon spin off one of National Lampoon's with Emilio Estevez. That was amazing. Doesn't my better half get frustrated with the hobby? Actually, no. To be honest with you, she's actually bought me a few cars herself. I think she just likes to get me out of the house and get rid of me. I mean, I would probably get rid of me too, because she knows if I get a Saturday and I've got nothing on, I'm not away to the pub, I'm not away doing anything. I'm just grabbing my bag and my camera, out of my RCs, having fun. That's just what I enjoy doing. Probably kind of geeky, but it is what it is. What else is going on here? You actually love this free time. Speaking of free time, yeah, I called it definitely. I know what she's thinking. Even right now, she's in the house probably watching some of her rubbish TV that I don't like and moan about, and just happy I'm out here out the road. She's sitting in the warm living room. I'm in the cold garage, with a little cup of coffee. Which, if she's very nice, she'll refill in maybe about 20 minutes, maybe. Sharcy there, getting a wee little fan base for herself. You can come out and come on camera and say hi if you want. EastEnders. She's actually, she doesn't watch EastEnders and stuff. It's kind of, I don't know if I should worry about my own well-being, but what she watches is, there you go, true crime, unsolved murders. It's sometimes I'm sitting eating my dinner and I'm thinking to myself, should I be eating this? Is she planning something and she's got all how she's going to cover up how she gets rid of me? Sometimes I think that. Don't tell her though, guys. Castle Motors. Funny you should say that. I've never had a Castle Motors. I've always been a hobby wing guy. But yeah, how to get away with murder. Yeah, I've always been a hobby wing guy. It's something that I've just, maybe it's just me being for the UK and it's got a little British flag on it. That's kind of what I go for. But I've had a lot of luck with hobby wing. But I'm thinking about actually trying a Castle soon. Maybe in my actual Kronos XTR, because right now what I've been doing is I used to spend a lot of money fixing cars. So if people were to see your internet searches, yeah, I used to spend a lot of money fixing cars. So for example, if the ESC in this went, I would go and buy another ESC. But my mindset now is I'm one man. I've got a lot of RC cars. So if that ESC is not working, I'll take one out of my Habeo and I'll put that in. I'll kind of switch them round. So I've been doing a lot of that recently, and just it's a little bit inconvenient if you want to take a car out quick. But usually I have it pre-planned where I'll get a car and I'll literally, right, I'm going to do something with that this weekend. So through the week I'll get it ready. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try some Castle stuff for sure. It does look really good quality. Although I've seen a lot of people with the XLX2 Mambas. I've seen a few videos of them going on fire. But for what I'm picking up and what I understand the electronics, is it seems to be motor selections and basically try to push these things to the limit for speed runs. They're going on fire. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just knowing how to use it right. Over gearing cars for any ESC, if it's a hobby wing, if it's a Traxxas, if it's a Corrali Torex, whatever, you can only gear them so much before the heat and the ampage is just off the chart and something's going to go wrong. Yeah, so yeah, What's this? I fancy a castle in the Limitless. Yeah, it is expensive. Yeah, that's the thing. I hear. What was it? You got some weird hit search history. Anybody else in here got castle stuff? Well, there we go. Mike's got that there. I have a castle system in my UDR, but I like the hobby wing combos for my crawlers. Yeah, so it just seems to be. I personally don't think there's a better brand. I think if you get a good deal on one or the other, just whatever you get, just should work. To be honest, unless you're really like Phil Jolly, for example, who does the speed runs. If you're really chasing like 1 or 2 mile per hour speeds on the perfect road, it probably does matter what ESC you've got. But for most of us guys who just like to grab our cars, go out bashing, as long as it works, it's fine. The only thing you can get is if you get really cheap electronics, and you can feel they're cheap. So if you get like, even for example, my Kyosho Mad Van, what I put to 3S, the stock electronics in that, there was no feel. It was just on or off, on or off. So when I changed that for a different system, it just felt better. So you don't want to go too cheap, but it's not necessary to go super expensive. Yeah, definitely barbecue. It's just all preferences. I don't think there's a brand out there that I would say this is the king you must buy. But the same way with RCs, I mean, everybody likes what they like, but you do get a bit too much fanboyism. So that's always going to be about in any hobby, to be fair. Even with things like cameras, video cameras, TVs, people like brands, but it doesn't mean the other brands are bad at all. Let's see what we've got here. You're a big Canon fan. Funny you should say that. When I was got my new camera, I've just got the Sony AX53 handheld camera, which I've just done my most recent video with. I was looking at the Canon equivalent, but again, it's a preference. For me, the Sony felt better, but yeah, brands are brands. They make the best glass in the world. I'd imagine so, because Canon is a good make, to be fair. Who's off? Who's in by? Oh, you need to go. Oh, bye, Adidas RC. Good to have you here, man, and hopefully you'll be here at the next one if I do one. So, make the best lenses. They're better than these lenses because this is my working glasses, and we can see the state of these lenses. Look at these things. Instead of buying car parts with what Aaron just sent us over there in Super Chats, I might have to buy these specs so I can see what I'm driving. So you guys, you are liking this live sort of thing then? Just reconfirm that. So should I do it once a month or something like that? Would that be an idea? And if so, do you want it to be like just general chatting like this, or do you want me to make it about a specific topic? Just any feedback would be good. Let's see what we've got. Yes, interference again. Hopefully your end's okay, guys. Whatever keeps you sane. Once a week. Yeah, we could try that. We could try once a week. So yeah, I'll probably be, if I'm going to do it, I'll probably, the Sunday's probably the best setting for me, just how it works out with kids and time and stuff. So yeah, I'll try and make this. I'll do one again next week on the Sunday. Hopefully get a bit more prepared for it. you made $200. I would do it more often, Paul. What you're forgetting though, there, barbecue, is I had to dance for that money. I'm literally the cheap hooker in the RC world right now. Yeah, I'm still speechless at that. I can't believe. Oh, one, I knew RC Sparks had subscribed to me. I knew that a while back, and that was in my early channel days, and I was kind of like, whoa, RC Sparks is subscribed. So I kind of knew he'd subscribed. I wasn't sure if he was still a subscriber, but to see him coming along here was great enough. That felt good to have him in the chat and involved. But then he drops me off $200. It's like, whoa, what do you even say to that? I mean, for anybody, I mean, I'm not doing this for money, and just to get that sent over, that's crazy. But like you say, if he comes back every day, maybe like quit my job, guys. YouTube, I believe YouTube takes a cut. They'll definitely take a cut. Same with your analytics and what revenue you're getting, they take a cut. But to be fair, even with taking a cut, not doing this for money anyway, so anything's a bonus for me. So thank you very much. YouTube takes 30%. I'll have to take 30% of my dance back then, won't I, guys? Yeah, it was barbecue. It was a big surprise. It was just, I seen the name come up with the tick there, and I was like, whoa. Pretty cool on my first live as well. So, yeah. And it's not just RC Sparks, it's everybody who's came and had to go. Thank you very much, because I'm glad you're all taking the time out to listen to me talk nonsense and just about RCs and stuff. And yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. I'll get comfier with doing it the more I do it, but it's more just getting a feel for if you guys wanted to see things. And yeah, I'm glad you are enjoying it. We got there, Bobby. Still good on your end, barbecue. I just wish when I done the dance, the signal went away, because this, I'm not sure if lives, if they stay on your channel. So if it does, anything I've done in this video, it's going to be up for everybody to see. So anybody who wants to see me doing a pathetic attempt at a robot dance can go back and watch that. You're happy more channels and RC videos are coming out of the UK? Oh, definitely. The thing is, it's a worldwide hobby. It's a lot of the big stuff's in America, and I think, to be fair, well, obviously RC Sparks is Canada, but hey, Sergeant J, how you doing, my man? I think Sergeant J, if I remember, he's in Italy just now, although he's American. Speaking of worldwide stuff, yeah, you're in Wales, Master. Remember that, but yeah, basically it's a worldwide hobby. So if we all speak English, can understand each other, everybody should have channels everywhere. Gaz FPV, he's a good guy. I've got him in a wee chat on my phone, and the guy's crazy. You should definitely go and check his channel out, though. He's got a lot of nice cars, a lot of good stuff, and his knowledge is actually very good of the hobby. He's helped me out quite a few times. Who else have we got? Got 6 people in just now. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bit of a strange one doing my first live there, but you've probably missed it. We had RC Sparks in, dropped me off $200. Unbelievable. Think you could top that though, Gaz. I know you're loaded. So what have you been doing with your cars then, Gaz? What you had out this weekend, if anything? Same with you, Sergeant J. Gaz always does this too. If I send him anything we talking, he just pretends he can't understand what I say. So I have to text him everything. I don't know if he's deaf or if he can't understand me. Yeah, son, RC Sparks is the dude. His channel's amazing. You wrenched on a lot of your trucks. I seen you had last video of yours. I think I seen it came up was it the EXB Outcast you had? I was talking about one of them earlier, and was it a castle system you had in that as well? Was that right? I can now say I know Big Poppa Paul. Well, that is the creating. That's what you had. It was a creating. Yeah, I remember watching that one. Yeah, that's the thing with knowing you, because I do a lot of videos and it's just movies of the cars, and I'm not really on the camera a lot unless I'm doing something in my sort of workshop. So it is good to get more a feel for what I'm about and kind of person I am. So hopefully you like me, fingers crossed. But yeah, it'd be good to, because say I watch all these guys, so I'm seeing all these names. Might not know your faces, I know your internet names, and it's nice just to have the same people in little community. Might not know your faces, I know your internet names, and it's nice just to have the same people in little community, just to keep talking away with and doing videos. So yeah, I'm really again appreciating you all being here. How are you finding the XLX2 then, Sergeant J? RC Spark's got more money than you. What part of the UK is it? Me you're talking? I think at Massmaster. I'm at just outside Edinburgh in Scotland. Let's see what's going on there with the chat now. Just about afford to get food on the table. If you sold off a few of your cars, guys, you would have plenty of food on the table for sure. You've got loads of crackers. What's Yeah, we do need the hobby to grow in the UK, Master, definitely. But the problem that I've got, was it, well, I'll go back to Sergeant J when I was reading just now. But the problem that I've got with the hobby, especially here in Scotland, what I found is we've got Model Sport UK, which is obviously in England, and there's Wheelspin. So they're two pretty much online sales places to buy RC cars in Britain. But here in Edinburgh, which is the capital of Scotland, there's a couple of model shops in there, and I've been in them, and all they sell is old, out of date Tamiyas and things like that. So in the early days, I first went in there, I thought, right, I'm going to have a look. Had a couple of HPIs at the time, and I think at that time HPI were struggling and probably out of business near enough at the time. And I go in and I had I think I was looking for a light kit for my Traxxas TRX4 here, and I was like, "Do you got any Traxxas parts?" And they looked at me like, "What's a Traxxas?" And it was just ridiculous. It's like you're trying to sell cars to people and keep a shop running. Fair enough, you might not sell a Traxxas, but you should be aware of what brands. The people in the shops, they're not passionate about the hobby. Whereas if you go to like Model Sport or Wheel Spin, Model Sport's who I use most, and you speak to them and you see their videos on like their Facebook pages, you can tell it's guys that just love RC cars. So there's not enough places like that to go to get cars. It's all as just little kids' toy grade things, not big scale models, and things like that. But back to what I was reading with Sergeant D there, I have zero issues with XLX2. Yeah, see, that's it. Proper setup, proper connectors. That's what I was saying. There's not a better brand. If you set it up, you know what motor to put in, you know how to gear it, you've got the right connectors, everything should be good. Yeah, part support does suck. It's absolutely pathetic here. Everything I buy is pretty much online. It's the only way to do it. And I would like to keep local hobby shops in business. But if the hobby shops around me don't have an interest in the hobby, I'm not going to take the time to go there. Keep up the great videos. Got to go see it. See you later on, Metal RC, bro. There are only about 2 hobby stores in the whole of Wales. Yeah, I wouldn't even surprise that. It's probably much the same here in Scotland. It's kind of ridiculous because it might not be a huge as a niche hobby, but there is a lot of us, and don't need to sell a lot of cars at what they cost to make money. Surely, I wouldn't imagine. So, yeah, yeah, the more listed on, that's something you've got to watch as well when you're buying stuff. Things that are listed and appear to be real and aren't. Like you see these Facebook cons, or get a Primal RC like £300. It's like the car's worth like 3,000. There's loads of cons and things you can't trust. So that is a good thing if you did have a store that you could go to and trust. But like you say, there's just not enough here. That's one thing for sure. Sergeant J, I have too many trucks right now. I gave one to one of the young airmen to get him back into the hobby. That's cool, getting people into the hobby. That's a good thing for sure. That's another thing with me is I've got my little cousin who, to be fair, he's doing a house up just now, so he's kind of not got the time, but he's wanting to kind of get in the hobby. But other than that, none of my friends and people I know I've got an interest. It's kind of I'm a lone wolf. I just do it all myself, and yeah, just the hobby. It's people. I think they look at it and go, "RC cars, kids' toys," but as I say to them, they're not toys. I mean, that's like what, about £500-600. That's £1,000. That's probably about £500-600 worth there. I mean, at the prices, they're not toys. I mean, they're big kids, like big adults. Well, kind of toys, but I mean, it's a hobby. It's like it's not really just. It's not like for kids. It's like a lot of maintenance, repair, getting things handled and set up. It's quite mechanical, and there's quite a lot of other factors to it. You do it alone too, Master. Yeah, it would be cool to have people to do it with a bit more often, but sometimes as well as like I was saying when I was on about the stress video that I done earlier, is basically when you're in a sort of if you want a bit of time to yourself and stuff, it is a good hobby just to go away, go for a walk or something and be on your own. So it does work both ways. Got zero friends as well, Sergeant J. Yeah, that's true. Last time Char took a shot at my RC, she smashed it, my arm and fracturing. Perfect body on it. One shot, doing well. Next minute, watch it going across the road, into the curb. That was like £80 for a body straight away. Yeah, it is therapeutic, Sergeant J, for sure. It really is. It's just even the little silly things like watching the suspension move in, seeing tyres flex, getting a jump and landing it right. Just all these different things. It does like it's relaxing and it's pure escapism for real life. Hi, Blue XVXRC. How you doing? Good to have you here. Just looking at actually seeing the time, I've been there an hour and 13 minutes I've been on, and that's only felt like about 15 to me, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. I'll go a little bit longer, and after that I'll have to go in and sort myself out for work tomorrow, but we'll do a little bit longer. Did the same thing today. HPI paint job got battered. Yeah, there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse when you've got a paint job that you love and you scuff it or it goes on the roof down the road and you feel sick. It is horrible. Like seeing your mods work in action, hitting. Yeah, it's good hitting jumps and stuff. Seems like 2 days, guys. Oh, he's a wido. What else have we got going on? Limited edition shell, £80 to replace. Oh, that's horrible. See, that's the thing. The hobby's expensive, isn't it? I mean, a shell, £80, it's a bit of Lexan plastic. They really do take the mickey out of us. What's a plug? Sorry, I'm getting feedback here.
I think it means can you put something out on your stream?
Yeah. Sergeant J, if you want to put anything out on my stream, feel free to, my man. If that's what a plug means, I've obviously missed that one there. The missus just told me, so yeah, I've not got a problem with anybody sharing anything here. If that's what a plug means, I've obviously missed that one there. The missus just told me, so yeah, I've not got a problem with anybody sharing anything here. Also, as well, if any of you are on Facebook, I've got Big Poppa Paul RC Adventures Facebook group now. So if you want to join that, you're all free. Put your videos up, share your channel, anything you want. I've not got any problems with that. I'm not trying to keep it all about me. Everything you guys do, you are all welcome to put up as well. But we're sharing up. Make me a moderator and I'll post links. Okay, I'll try and figure out how to make a moderator.
You can't post links without being a mod.
Right, okay. Right, hold on now. So,
I think you click on his name.
Add moderator. There you go, Master, you're a moderator. And I better put the missus as a moderator too because she makes my coffees. Gaz is never getting to be a moderator. Did that come over, Master? Are you a moderator? See, that's the thing as well, because this is my first live and I'm trying to read this, I'm trying to think of what things to say. If anything I miss or if I don't, I'll have one of the hoodies you got. You like the hoodie, Gaz? To be fair, I've actually only got the one. I was actually going to make some t-shirts and stuff and get them done, and hats, especially for bald guys like myself. I think you're the same, Gaz. I mean, on a wintry night, it's cold. Big Poppa Paul RC keeping you warm. I know you want me to keep you warm, Gaz. I was just going to say the East Tactics RC channel is doing a September jump challenge, trying to win it. So please look it up and give the old Sergeant a vote. Yeah, we'll definitely do that, Sergeant J. I'll definitely do that. Obviously, Master, now he's moderator, will be getting the link sorted out for you. But yeah, I'll definitely give you my vote for sure. Yeah, I should pick up a few moderators. Who else wants to be a moderator? Apart from Gaz. I don't know what my moderators do. Take it if there's any comments that aren't too good or whatever it is. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, there we go. Char's got the link up there. So RC Sparks, you can be a moderator. I thought you had gone, brother. Smash that like, yeah. Smash the like if you're here. I appreciate that. Thank you. Awesome. We've got moderators now. We're getting all official. They look for, yeah, that's it. Trolls and yeah, that's it. So, because I don't have any issues with anybody saying anything, but if you are getting abusive with each other or things like that, we don't want any of that because the hobby's about fun, making friends and things like that. Nothing nasty, keep it all nice. Guys, you're a troll, yeah, but you're a good troll. It's all in fun, man. So he's got a couple of wee spanners there now. So is anybody getting this new HPI car then, this 4S sort of little infraction thing we were talking about earlier? Anybody interested in that? Or this new supposed Corrali that's coming out? And I don't know, has Armour got anything new coming out? I'm not sure if we've got the TLR that's just came out. Has anybody picked that up? I read these comments here. We got a bit of noise just now. I've got an aeroplane going over the house. Not sure if you'll hear that. Pretty loud. Let's see. Right, so another thing we can is Charlene still in the chat? Hobeo, hello RC show off. Yeah, you're focused on that. There's a Hobeo VSE2 coming out. That sounds nice. you're focused on your construction equipment right now with your trail trucks on the new property. Too much to everyone's new again. Yeah, you've got your new property looks amazing. To be honest with you, the construction stuff's great. Like I say, I've done the camera earlier. I've just got this. I've got a Unimog and a trailer. Nothing like what you've got, but there is something fun with digging dirt. It's so satisfying watching the little things move and what they can pick up's amazing. So, I mean, your big excavators, how much weight can they actually pick up off the ground? What they can pick up's amazing. So, I mean, your big excavators, how much weight can they actually pick up off the ground? Impressive when you see it. Charlene is this boss. So I'm trying to keep up with because I've gone a little bar here. I can only see so many things. £20. Let's see what we've got here. Wait, it's too much. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what other brands are bringing out and what other things are coming. But like you see here in the UK, the hobby definitely it could do with growing and more channels and things like that for sure. I know you've got one yourself, but yeah, it's just such a good car. I'm running obviously just the 4S system, but I pretty much do it 3S all the time. And obviously I've got my youngest daughter's little Anna doll as a driver because you kind of ghost driving on these things. Yeah, they're really fun cars, the Rift. I was looking at the Vitavon parts for it because I thought to myself, you know what, I might invest a bit of money in this car. But who here's had any Vitavon stuff? Because to me, the price of it is just ridiculous. I think an axle set for this car, a Vitavon, is almost the same price as the car. And I just can't get my head around that. It's just, yeah, it's fun hobby. You want your cars to be good, but some of the prices are just crazy, some of these little parts. Definitely need to grow RC in Scotland. Yeah. Well, hopefully when we have in the Facebook group now as well, people can maybe use that a bit to sort of get together and things, because not too far from where I stay, well, a lot of these other guys won't know, but it's called Bathgate. There's a really, really good BMX track there, and I go there bashing quite a lot, so it would maybe be good to get something arranged there, maybe like a little day out or something and get filmed, and that might be a lot of fun. The hobby in general probably does need to grow even worldwide, because there's a lot of us that do it, but when you watch all the YouTube channels and that, it does seem to be the same sort of selection of guys over and over. There doesn't seem to be a lot of new people coming in. Well, not that I've noticed anyway. Joined the Facebook the other day. Oh, thanks, Jason, man. Yeah, the Facebook, I'm hoping it'll take off. So I think there's only about 20 people in it just now or something. It's not big by any means. I've only had it a few days, but it's something that I just want. So if people have got to go to Bathgate myself now, mate, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, Bathgate is brilliant. But yeah, I want to like have a place. So problems like when I've done the Rift videos with the Rift, I'm getting my tongue twisted. The Rift diff videos, that's pretty hard to put together. As if anybody's got problems like that or solutions, we can all share it and help each other out and things like that. Or say if you want to put videos up of things you've done, I really want to do that, because I tried to send it in Sunday feature on my channel, just getting guys sending me in clips to sort of an email, the channel email, which I think it's just bigpopparc@gmail.com. But it worked for a while, but it started fading out because I like to see what other people are doing and I'm happy to share it. So, like I say, the hobby is just one of my favourite things ever. So the more I can see what you guys are doing, the better. In Wales, it's pretty much non-existent. It's boring. It gets boring doing it on your own all the time. Yeah, it'd be good. It's good to have some people to race and things at times. If you've got a couple of similar cars or even excavators, whatever you like, if you've got somebody to do it with, yeah, it definitely can be more fun. Been to that bash spot you last went out and blew your diff? All the keep out put me off. They keep out signs make it more fun. I've actually spoke to the guys that are in there doing the work, and they were more than happy for people to go in there and do that. All they were bothered about is when they've got excavators and things sitting around that just nobody tampered with them. That was their only interest. But you've got to watch, because behind the big hills, I don't know if it's still the same, but there's a little sort of wally stone, and there is big cliff drops behind there. But if you keep well away from there, maybe wouldn't take kids with you if you go, it should be fine. There we go. Char's put the Facebook group on there, so anybody wants to join that, feel free to do that. Wondering if it was laid back. Keep out means RC. Yeah. You see, I keep it. It just feels so much cooler, doesn't it? When somebody tells you not to go somewhere and you go there, you feel badass. Been up there for years ago on the bikes. Yeah, I used to do the same when I was a kid there, go with the bikes, and also back in the day when I used to have an air rifle, used to go there as well. But yeah, that was back when this head was fully hair. Now it's just a shiny dome. Oh, the workers, yeah, the workers are laid back. They're no problem. Because I went in there and seen them one day when I was going in, and they just started chatting away. They're not worried about anything if you're in there. Unless you go chucking stones through windows with their JCBs, I don't think they're going to care. But it's a good spot because they signs do keep a lot of people out, and with keeping them out, it's a lot better for yourself to go running. Get the odd dog walker, but nothing really too much. So let's see what else is going on. I'm not on Facebook, but I will use email. You're old school. You know what? You're probably better being old school because there's so much social media stuff now. You can't keep up with it. It's crazy. The world's just mad. I was talking to my dad 2 or 3 nights ago, and I remember when he first told me about the internet. That sounds silly now that I'm actually on it doing a video, but I was a little kid and I was playing pool with him. So after his work used to have a sort of like a pub attached to it, and we used to go and play pool on a Friday or whatever day it was. And my dad was telling me about the internet, and he's like, you can search, you can find out information on everything. And my little mind at the time just couldn't grasp, what do you mean? What is it? It was an alien thing. And now you can't live without the internet. Everything's online. It's just, the world's changed so fast, and it's pretty scary. What all do you have in your collection? Well, there's a lot of lying about in a mess just now to show you, but I've got a Traxxas Stampede. There's one there. I'm actually working on that for my daughter just now. Let's see that now. It's actually got laser nut wheels on it just now. I was making it up for her. So I've been working on this for my youngest daughter. And little Chevy body. I've got that. That car, can you regret buying it? I've got an Arma Mojave, Hibeo High GT, Traxxas UDR, Traxxas and Carson Unimog Madvan, Carson Unimog Madvan. I've got a couple of Tamiyas, Show Phaser, Hellcat, what's that, UMG 6x6, a few smaller ones, DR10 drag car, got a few other ones in there. I've actually got too many to be honest with you. There's a lot of little ones that I actually like. This is one of my cheaper cars. I don't know if any of these guys have got any of these. These are great. Little WL Toys 144001. This is probably one of my most fun little cars, but it's made of monkey metal, so I need to sort of this. If you look at the shafts there, I don't know if you can see if they're wobbling, but the back one sometimes slips, so I've got that to take apart. Axial XCX24. Trying to think what else I've got lying about. A couple more Tamiyas too, and yeah, probably some else I forgot about? Too many probably. It sounds great having lots of cars. WL toys suck. WL toys are great, my man. I love WL toys. How old am I? I'm 38 next month. Let's see what else we got. Remember the time before YouTube? No, it's not old at all, yeah. And yeah, the Pede is nice. I like the Stampede. It's a good car. It's still brushless just now, but brushed. I'm going to put a brushless system in it. WL Toys better than Arma. To be fair, recently probably a lot of Arma issues I've had haven't been very good, but I've had that with Traxxas as well, I suppose. Yeah. How fast did you get your WL Toys MPRC? What are you laughing at 38, Gaz? I shave this. I'm due a shave. I shave this off. I look like 10-year-old. It's that beautiful skin. What's your favourite Arma then for these guys that like the Armas? What's your favourite model that they've got? Yeah, quality control is drop. We're talking about that earlier, like you say. Quality control everywhere has just went right downhill. 83 is still pretty good for a car that size, to be honest. That's nice speed. How did you get the pinion in it? Because I've looked inside this thing. Mine's is pretty standard, but there's not a lot of gearing space in there. So how did you work that out to get a big pinion and things in that to get the speed? Typhon all day. You like the Typhon? Best Arma's one that got. Best Arma's one that got. Was Banggood. Something else I've never tried. Just checking the time there, guys. What I'm probably going to do is in a few minutes, I'm going to finish up, and I've got a few things to get ready for work tomorrow. So, like I said, with the chat earlier, we'll do another one again next Sunday, about the same time. Does that sound good? If there's anything you want to make a topic on, or we just keep like this, just general talking about random stuff. We even got into the film Vacation. That was pretty unexpected when you're doing an RC live stream, but yeah, it was good fun. Sounds good. Yeah, that's good, guys. We'll definitely do that next week. So what I'll do is it'll probably be the similar setup to what we've got just now with the camera and things. But what I'm going to do is, if this seems to be a thing that we start doing regular, which I'm hoping it is, because I like chatting with you guys, is I'll get a better webcam and I'll get a better layout for doing this, so I'm not as fuzzy. So we'll definitely get that done. Hit the like button. Yeah, please do that, guys. If you're here, hit the like button. And I appreciate every single one of you that's came to this chat. Really, really means a lot. And thank you very much. Hi, was it 709 Arctic RC? Yeah, you're just missing out, my man. But we're going to be back again next Sunday. So we're going to do it again then. And yeah, live stream. We'll do it once a week for a while. Hopefully, you all enjoy that. And I'll catch you in the next one. So look at this perfect timing. Are you going to say hi on camera? Oh, I'll try and get Charlene on camera next time. She's acting all shy here, but she's far from shy normally. I think it's another coffee though. What a living. Yeah, it does, Sergeant J, you're right. It does bring it together. So, like, so you're all getting to know a bit more about me, and I'm the same with you guys chatting away as well. So maybe once I figure out how to do it, I'm by no means an expert at live streams. First one that Might even try and do it one time where we can get other guys. I'll have a more look into this in depth about how to do it. And yeah, thank you everybody. So I'm going to cut this off just now. Get ready for work tomorrow. I've got a big oil boiler I've got to fit tomorrow. Quite looking forward to doing that actually. But I've got some tools and things to sort, and yeah, get ready for my 9 to 5 job. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this. Thanks again, everybody. So every single one of you means a lot. You've all been here and appreciated very much. So I'll catch you guys very soon. That's me off, and like I say, I'll see you very soon. Paul out. Take care, everybody. I'd say bye to every single one of you, but I'll have to go to my stream and I'll look like a total idiot trying to do it. So every single person appreciated. See you in the next one. Bye.